have also a ribbon from the Travel Council, and this is for the Idaho Falls Chamber website.
Oh, great. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we'd like to do everything that everybody else is doing. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I guess I want to first off start about, well, thanking you guys for allowing me to be here. And I appreciate everybody's great efforts and what they're trying to do to promote tourism in Idaho. I've sat here and come up with probably 25 other things I'd love to do. So I was not kidding when I said I'd like to do what everybody else is doing. You guys come up with some great ideas. But for the most part, I first want to commend, I think, the leadership of Donna and Nick for Yellowstone Teton territory and really bringing a regional aspect to our area. It hasn't been easy over the past 10, 15 years trying to bring everybody on board to create what I think is Eastern Idaho is the destination, and it's not Salmon, Rexburg, Idaho Falls, the Teton Valley. None of us are the reason why most people are coming to our area. Yeah, there's visitors that come to see their family and things, but I personally, and I think along with Nick and the rest of the region, have really been trying to promote a regional effort. And it's taken a long time to get us there. And it's also been with Tad previously and with Ray now trying to say, hey, you guys need to figure out how you can save some money and produce information where you can get it from Teton Valley down to Idaho Falls. It's the same information, and we're all benefiting from what's going on. Idaho Falls has a handful of things that I think we can get people to come and stay and enjoy themselves in. But being able to send them up to Mesa Falls or over to Teton Valley or some of those things, that's why people are coming through our area. We just happen to have the majority of the hotels in Idaho Falls. We have a regional airport there. It's sort of I don't want to call it a gateway because I think there's another town that calls themselves that, which I don't know why they do. But I'm just kidding. I think, so I've been really impressed with the website that they have created, that YTT has created, and we definitely want to be a participant in that, and to take the website that we currently have and pretty much get rid of that, and move into the direction of fitting in with what they've created. I think there's some elements within that website or within our current website that we want to add to that, and that's being able to, let's say somebody from New York or something wants a pamphlet on something, whatever it is, they can click on that, and then it will automatically just be sent to them. Take away from some of our fulfillment aspects. They can click on 5 or 6 different things that they want to learn about. It'll just be in a PDF file, and we'll automatically send it to them via email. There's obviously video, ways where they can make reservations on the website. Those are some things I want to integrate into our portion of the YTT website. But I think that's why I have a little bit of dollars in our request is to get that done. But we want to work with YTT and do this. I can show you. I can actually pass this around really fast. I hope Donna doesn't mind, but this is a very, very, very rough draft of the combination visitor's guide that we started last year. As you recall, every one of us were doing individual visitor's guides. It was costing us lots of money in the region. And so we collaborated with everybody, and we decided to put together one regional visitor's guide. It's taken us quite some time to get to the point where we are, but that's the rough draft, well, almost the final draft, and it will be going to print here pretty quickly. And I think it's a great piece that not only gives focus on individual activities in each community, but again, focusing on Eastern Idaho as the regional attraction. And so we're very proud of this piece, and hopefully that will. I just like the idea of being able to get the same information in one part of the area as the other. It promotes so much, I think, less ability to be confused to the traveler. When people come to our area, they want to know what they can do in our area and not have to try and whittle through 500 different brochures or any of those kinds of things. And with the branding, I think I also like that. It's already kind of worked in with what we were doing with great adventures in Idaho Falls, that kind of thing, and they're integrating that into the whole thing. So, but for the most part, in our area, I guess I will be asking for a small amount of money to reprint a brochure called Great Adventures Begin in Idaho Falls. It's a nice piece to be able to, that our hoteliers are able to give out to people locally so that they can get in and see a lot of our area promote things that we have available in our town. A good portion of our monies, again, is in the advertising department. There's I know some don't find it very meaningful, but it's our bread and butter, and those are billboards. And I think our friend here, Nick, can attest to the effectiveness of billboards along the interstate. We presented this idea years ago, and they've just been so tremendous that we don't feel that it's something that we should change. There's about 5 or 6 of them along the interstate that are building people's expectations of what they can find when they get to Idaho Falls. From promoting the Museum of Idaho, from promoting our Greenbelt, promoting the zoo, promoting our cultural district, which is expanding tremendously. Those are things that we want people to see when they get here. And I can't tell you how many bus tours have actually came to our area, and the only reason they're coming to that area is because when they've been driving by, they see that, and they want to stop by and say, hey, I want to see what's going on in Idaho Falls. It looks like there's a lot to do for our travelers when we're, for that night or 2 nights before we head up to the park or something like that. And it's also helped us in becoming a spoke, in a sense, where some of these tours will come, they will stay in Idaho Falls for a week, and they'll go to maybe Jackson for a day, maybe up to Mesa Falls one day, maybe over Sun Valley for a day, or something like that. So that is still a major component of our advertising. As Sean attested to, we are looking to, we did a sort of a small program with Allegiant Air in our trips to Las Vegas, and I've gone down there and spoke with them and trying to do some advertising with them. I think it's been an effective program. Now that we have been able to expand the Allegiant flights to Arizona and to California, I really would like to work with some of the other regions to try and promote Idaho as much as possible and get them to our area, because we're sending a lot of people down that way, and I think it's a great opportunity for us to bring them up to central and eastern Idaho. You may notice that visitor's guide is not in our grant this year. Because it's coming out that's being paid for out of last year's grant. So you're looking at about $60,000 that is going to produce that. It will not be in anybody's grant this year. And so because it's coming out so late, we feel that we could be able to skip a year and then be able to do that in 2013 grant. So that will come back there. 2012. The other thing is, like I said, we do have a handful of attractions that we feel are major components to trying to get people here. Right now, the Museum of Idaho has Bodies, the exhibition. You can probably get up and talk to me for 3 hours on how great that is. And it is. It's been a tremendous asset. We are planning this summer to spend a lot of dollars into other markets, Salt Lake Market, those types of things, to try and work with our hoteliers to put packages together where they can come and see Bodies. They can come to some of the local, every weekend during the summer in Idaho Falls, you have something going on, from a duck race to an art show, arts and crafts show, family things. If we can try and put together some packages where they can come see the museum, go to some of these other things, go to dinner, go to a show at the theater, we feel that our hoteliers really feel that would be a great advantage to our area. So that's something a little bit new that we haven't tried in the past, and that was brought to us from our hoteliers. And says, let's build upon the success of what we have. But the other areas, of course, are the Arts Council. They've got a new thing that's being built here in 2012 called Artatorium, and it's basically a children's museum, in a sense, where they can interact with all types of different activities in one of our areas. I know I've got 1 minute, but there's not a whole lot not a whole lot of differences from what we've done in the past, but I think in focusing with trying to reach out to the Arizona and Long Beach areas in California with Allegiant Air, I think there's some big opportunities to try and bring people to this area, and working with YTT to do all of these things. So it's kind of all over the board, but hopefully that answered some questions.
Thank you. Questions for Rob?
Your Allegiant Air flights, do they just go to Vegas or do they also go to California and Arizona?
We have 3 flights. One goes to Vegas, one goes to Mesa, Arizona, Mesa, Arizona, and the other one goes to Long Beach. So we have 3 separate flights.
And that's twice a week?
Let's see, the Vegas flights go on Friday and Monday, and then I believe the Long Beach goes on Tuesday to Tuesday, and I think the other one is Wednesday to Wednesday. But they're not daily flights, you know. But I can't tell you the amount of people. I mean, that Allegiant flight to Vegas is. I just was on it the other day. It's that thing's packed every day.
7 men?
It depends on how you. A lot of times you got to book hotels, you know, with them in order to get some of those more cheaper flights. But it's been a tremendous asset to our area.
Other questions? Great.
I'd just like to thank Rob, Ron, and Nick for creating that, for getting together and pulling this thing as one. You know, we've got a lot of different interests within the region, as we said, in Eastern Idaho. And I agree with Rob, we're kind of a big city. You know, we've got Salt Lake, Jackson, Dunes, the river. There's just so much to do in that area. And for them to be able to pull this together as one whole, as a market it out, I think they're going to get so much more for less. It's been tough trying to take everybody's websites, take them apart, put them all into one, take the regional guides, take them apart, put them all into one. But a lot of work. You guys have done a phenomenal job. That's what they do. So, thank you for that.
Well, I appreciate that, and I think probably one of our next major steps, and we've done a lot of that, but that's to, I guess, brand and start a branding program. I know it's already been in the works, but a nice branding program for the entire area instead of. I think the individual communities can have their own individual look and feel and have their own brand, but to make that a cohesive brand for the area, I think is very important for us, and it will save us a lot of money and be able to get more bang for our buck, as I think somebody else says.
Great. Anything else?
Thank you. I appreciate it.